Hi, it's me again with Corel Tips and Tricks. I'm going out on a limb here. This is part 3B or whatever of text to path to the max plus more. If I was going to engrave this, I reread his email before I sent him the video, and he is going to engrave it. And I looked at, laser bed is 20 by, if you set your rulers, if you take your rulers and put that, I've never seen a laser bed that's only 7, so maybe that's not right. You need to maybe check that. But what I would do if I was going to engrave this, one, even with the best lasers in the world that you could color map, but it doesn't always work. I've broken all this apart. I'm going to set my nudge factor on like 5 inches, and I'm going to nudge this out of the way, and I'm going to nudge the red out of the way, and I'm going to run the other out of the way. And see, that's a white. I'm going to delete it. We'll look at the whole thing in just a second. That's a white. I'm going to delete it. White in some engravers will still print. So let's look at this. I've actually got a little bit more red there, which I don't understand what it could be, but we'll move it over. And I'm going to bring in a yellow box trick. This man's a high school shop teacher. I owe a lot to my shop teachers. See, we don't want that white there. Some lasers will engrave white. And I don't even know what color of white that is. So I'm going to take all the white out. Whatever isn't white is going to be wood colored. That's going to be a lot better. Now let's take our yellow box and move over here. Whoop. And make sure we don't have any, I did not move any white, and I did not. Now, what I would do, one, I might increase these lines more than a half a point. Maybe make them a little bit thicker, maybe make them 1.5 points, just to let them stand out a little bit. And this is personal preference. What I would do is group this together, Control G, and I would take this and Control G, and I would nudge it out of the way twice, put this back, turn it into whatever color you want, and then engrave that at like 100 power at 70 speed or 60 or 80 speed. Just give it a light engraving. Okay, then you nudge that out of the way, actually the top or whatever, and put this app back and run this at a higher or 100 power at 50 speed or 40, 70 speed, something a little more powerful. And that's what it's going to actually look, I call it double engraving. You'll be able to see the difference between the two colors. If you ran it like this, surely the gray's going to engrave a little bit less. But the reason I like doing it this way, if that isn't quite dark enough, run it again and get it to the depth you want. And then you can actually take that away so it won't grave anymore and bring this in. And then if that's not quite dark enough, you can run it again. Now, if he's going to cut this out, and he's surely a woodworking teacher, he'll know how to cut this out. But, this is a 6-inch circle, and, what you could do is a couple of ways you could do this. You could take this ellipse, no, that's a group. So I'm going to ungroup it for a second. And I'm going to go right here, and I've got one ellipse. I'm going to Control D and make a duplicate, and I'm going to grow this to 6.125. Just a 1/4 inch bigger, or 1/8 of an inch bigger, and hit enter. Then I'm going to turn that red, and I'm going to turn it into a hairline. So that would actually cut out with your laser, depending on what kind of wood you're using. And you don't have to be, you could actually be at, you could actually be at 6. And that red line is gonna be right on the middle, so the line is gonna be cut a little bit. So I would go like maybe, 6.05 or something. Make that line just a little bit bigger and have your laser cut that out. But cut it out last so it won't fall. And I'm almost guarantee you your logo is gonna look like that. Anyway, I hope that helped him. Thank you for watching.